Hey everybody, Rex Bear Leak Project. How the heck are you? Just got back from California. What an awesome journey I had out there. And Greg Allison said, hey Rex, let's go check out the Mount Hollywood Tunnel. And I was like, okay, what's out there? And he said, well, that was the tunnel where they featured a scene in Back to the Future 2. Also, the tunnel to Toontown. I don't know if you remember the film Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but Christopher Lloyd was in a scene featured in that tunnel also. So not only Back to the Future 2, the tunnel to Toontown, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, it was also featured in a film called War Games, and The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension features Christopher Lloyd. I don't know if this specific tunnel is featured in the film. However, I did want to bring it up because a very good friend of mine said, Rex, you need to watch The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. He brought that up a week ago. I had never heard of it before that. And then I was doing some Google searches with Christopher Lloyd and the connection with this tunnel. And the specific film came up, The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension, because Christopher Lloyd is in that film as well. So I thought to myself, Matrix Sync. Now, what's interesting to me the most about this tunnel, what adds to the excitement, is when Greg and I went out there, I was chanting Hugh, and it sounded cool, but there were no voice projections coming out of my mouth, out of the vocal cords, just sound, or at least a lot of sound. And then Greg says, "Halo," and you can see this light anomaly project across the screen, and it's moving in fashion, in harmony with his voice. And also, here's another good number, 20% off the already discounted Patriot Sun Cooker. These things are awesome. This weighs 2.6 pounds. It is a portable solar heater. You put water here on the top, and then you can set this thing down on its side. You can hang it up. You can close it when you're moving it. These are essential for bug out bags. These are essential to have in your trunk, in your car, in your truck, in your SUV. Send one out to friends and family for Christmas. It's coming up, just a few weeks away. PatriotSunCooker.com. Use the code LEAK20 for an additional 20% off. All right. And they work. And you have no batteries. It just uses the sun. It's incredible. It's clearly some type of thought form or light anomaly. It is not headlights from a car. There's no cars in the tunnel at this time. A car doesn't even go past for another like 8 to 10 seconds approximately. And you can see the way that it moves. It moves in fashion. It's very fluid. It's not like a typical reflection or a car light reflection. So what's up with this tunnel? This is very bizarre. I'm going to show you the footage in high definition, and I'm also going to slow it down. I'm going to give you regular version, 50% slowed down, and then slowed down all the way to 33%. Do you like that number? Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, I think that Greg could have released some type of elemental. Greg could have launched some type of elemental, some energy force that actually manifested when he projected it through that tunnel. And then I found out another really interesting thing. I was chanting Hugh because Hugh is a very powerful sound. Hugh. It's something that's been used for thousands of years, possibly longer. And Greg was trying to figure out why I was saying Hugh. And he's like, yeah, why were you chanting Hugh? Because he had never heard that before. And I said, well, it's kind of like going, It's a very powerful vibrational sound. And he said, oh, that's interesting because that's my middle name. Halo! A lot of Matrix syncs here. Watch the video. Let me know what you think. What was this thing? Multi-dimensional elementals being released. Back to the Future style. I gave Greg one of the tinfoil McFly caps. He looks good in that thing. They also block 5G. That's what I'm talking about. Be the change you want to see. And let me know what you think of this. Wow. It's going to blow your minds. expand your mind. And this is the tunnel that in Back to the Future...
In Back to the Future, this tunnel at the far end is where they had the scene where Marty McFly was rescued by Doc Brown. And Doc Brown flew over in the DeLorean and lowered a rope.
Please turn on headlights.
All right, here we go. Is the car coming? All right, okay.
Hello. Hello.
We're going to fly in rocket into space. We're going to begin amateur space race. Hey-o. Take the rocket from the moon and off we go.
Hey, look, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh my goodness, I was so excited. Nice. Nice. This is cool.
Hey, that echoes well.
Yeah, it does. Ladies and gentlemen, Santa Claus is actually leaving the tunnel right now. We have an Anunnaki officially coming out of the tunnel. A famous Anunnaki. Record holder and cool dude. Well, we'll see you for part 2. Be excellent to each other. Hit the subscribe, hit the bell. Be well. And be the change you want to see, everybody. See you, Greg.